The prince is crazy, looking for a sweetheart with a red mole on the pointed head. She only divorced me this summer. What's even more ridiculous is he turned around and promised me to Jinke Flower Explorer. Just because when the prince was in exile, met a beloved girl. He couldn't remember the face and name of the other party, except that he had a red mole on his shoulder. So he aimed at the Zhou mansion to find people. I finally found someone. But the girl is noble and uncomplaining as a concubine, threatening to never enter Beijing without becoming a wife. The prince thought again and again. 2 orders were issued. It's all awarded to me. They said he wanted to divorce me. The other was to give me to Jinke Flower Explorer. After receiving Xi'an, I destroyed the house alone, staring at the red mole on the tip. I can't help but smile wryly. The prince doesn't know. In fact, the person he's looking for is me. After the eunuch came to the Kui family to announce the decree, Mother's body tilted. Almost fell. After all, I have been raised according to the standards of a princess since I was a child, engaged to the prince for 5 years without making a mistake. Now it has been annulled in vain. Mother can't figure it out. The rice paper eunuch sighed. The light and taste of the tanner are brilliant in literature. Good looking. It's really a good home for the second lady. As for the crown prince, he already has someone he likes. This feeling? Barely come. The late spring sun is very poisonous. I knelt in the yard full of begonia flowers. I listened to the eunuch speak for a long time, said that the girl's surnamed Song attached great importance to love even and righteousness. Even if you risk your own reputation. Also tell the irrelevant prince. The prince was very touched. I didn't think much about settling. Now I'm determined to marry her. The sun shines on my shoulders. 4. My head is spinning. More than 10 days ago, the prince was in distress on the moonboat. I'm not afraid of the road. Run thousands of miles from the capital to save it. Why is the savior now someone else? The prince has made up his mind. You should stop resisting the decree. Excuse me. How did His Highness recognize the savior Ming? Ming was very ill at the time. Eyes are lax. You can't even hear a sound. Eunuchs find it difficult. Hesitated for a long time. Then he whispered. His Highness has suffered from the cold. Miss Song scrapes and removes the cold for him. Return. Put on your own clothes. Cover your Highness. Your Highness. Can't see. I didn't see his face. Only for the red mole on his shoulder. Play games, so... Your Highness. Rely on this Hongji to find someone. I remember that dark valley. Just me and Zhao Heng. His clothes are all wet, frozen into a coma. My whole body was shaking. The agility of a young girl is very important. But I had no choice. I have to take off my clothes one by one. Cover him up. I remember his fingers getting really cold. Once touched that red mole on my shoulder a little bit. Speaking of that Song girl, even when found by His Highness, at first, he refused to admit that he had saved people. What a nice guy who doesn't leave his name. It's full of praise. Miss Song has a good heart. After seeing that His Highness's guards were looking for him, he left early. But that's not true. My father originally refused to allow me to go to Yuezhou to save people. Large families value appearance. Unmarried girls travel thousands of miles to find someone. Sure to be annoying. There are still 3 sisters in my family who are not engaged. You have to think about their marriage. I swear to my dad. Never reveal your identity this time. He was relieved. Therefore, I dare not let Zhao Heng's guards see my face. I had to slip away first. How did I end up doing what I do now? Someone else took the credit. That night, I stared at the mole on my shoulder for a long time in a daze. The man's cold touch. It seems to still rest on the shoulder. The fire is in my heart. I was so angry that I couldn't sleep in the middle of the night. Get dressed and wake up in the middle of the night. Went straight to the suburbs. I heard that Zhao Heng will return to Beijing immediately. I want to make it clear to him. Others may not know, but he has to understand. I've been waiting on the outskirts of Beijing since before dawn. I wanted to ask for a chance to chat with Zhao Heng in person. It didn't happen. Zhao Heng sat in the carriage. What do you want from me? I just want to say one word. Soon enough, but that's the request. Zhao Heng didn't agree either. The spring wind is a little cold. Blowing roadside willow branches bite straight. He was cold. Put on the shelves of the prince. Miss Chen Er. I have nothing to do with you now. It's not appropriate to meet in private. And I already have a fiancé. Please respect yourself. A girl in the carriage coughed twice. As long as you hear it, you will be comforted immediately. Let someone bring the soup. Hold up a spoonful. After blowing it cold, coax him to drink it with his own hands. I know very well that this is Song Ying Yuan. He was so focused. Spoonful after spoonful. Completely forgot that I was still kneeling outside the car. It's obviously a good weather with spring flowers blooming. But I somehow feel freezing cold. I drank like this for a long time. When the bowls were later emptied, Zhao Heng finally thought of me. Two girls get up. We have no feelings. It was all up to my mother to decide this marriage. I don't feel anything for you. I guess you won't like me either. That's just right. Good gathering and good dispersal. I wish you a successful marriage to that detective Flower. Maybe it's been too long. I didn't stand still when I got up. Hit the gravel on the side. There is a cut in the palm of the hand. Heart and blood only come out, but I don't care about the pain in my hand at all. Just wondering, how could he think I don't like him? I actually liked him for many years. I have forgotten the specific year I liked Zhao Heng. Chengde's 11-year royal hunting ground, I met Zhao Heng for the first time. A black bear caught alive runs out of its cage. Directly at me, Shi Zhao Heng pushed me away. He was scratched by a bear's paw. Everyone is praising him for his young age. Have the demeanor of a prince. I was the only one who stared at the side of his face for a long time, until a peach blossom falls in my hair. I didn't notice. 15 years of Lantern Festival. The streetlights are as bright as day. I happened to bump into him, so we took a walk together. He gave me a lamp. How gentle the light shines on his face. My heart seems to have forgotten how to beat. Chengde's palace for 17 years. Zhao Heng wants to choose a wife. I watched him walk in step by step. Give me the beads in your hand. Zhao Heng and I have only met 3 times in total. But I remember every time. I dream in the middle of the night, and my mind is full of him. But I thought they liked each other. Finally in his mouth. Just an arrangement by his mother. Maybe I haven't spoken for half a day. Zhao Heng thinks I still want to entangle. Just solemnly remind me that Awan is the only one in my heart. Can't hold others anymore. Don't be greedy for glory and wealth. Keep pestering me. It turned out that he thought I was here to be the princess. Marry him for the whole teacher. The spring breeze blows across the face of the car and swings back and forth. I watched it for a while. I bowed my head and said, I got it all. I just turned to go. Girl, stay. Just now you said something you wanted to say to me. What is it? I wanted to tell him that I was the one who saved him. I also want to say that I have secretly liked him for a long time. I can't speak with so many eyes. There's no need to like it now. I bow my head a little. I dare not disturb you on personal matters. My marriage to Shen Yanwen was settled like this. The Shen family has no official position. Marrying my family is a high climb. But Shen Yanwen was not happy. He had ordered clear water with Song Yiwen before. The two are also childhood sweethearts. Zhao Li said he should be my wife. Now he's blinded by Zhao Heng. Match me with him. I haven't felt the joy of the final event yet. I met the shit about my fiancé being affected. I met him once when I changed the post. He's really good looking. Brilliant. I heard it's because he looks so good. Only then was the emperor brushed off the list of champions. See the flowers. But the day we met, he was gaunt. Although the expression is a little embarrassed, but still tell me the truth. I have someone in my heart. Won't like you. You can't betray true love. Two girls. Excuse me. But the relationship thing, I can't control it. Please forgive me. The sun shines on his hair. I remember the dreams of my youth. People always look forward to the love between husband and wife after marriage. Harmony, Mei Mei. So did I. I used to think this day was not far away from me. Now I know that there is no hope in my life. I feel bad. Frowned. I don't know who saw it. Say, I'm not satisfied with only pretending to be married. Things are rumored all over the city. It actually reached the queen's ears. The queen specially asked me to enter the palace for a while. The consolation is that the prince is sorry for you. But the prince also moved the truth. Please bear with me. I can only nod. Do you have any wishes? I remember my marriage to Shen Yanwen. He already has a sweetheart. Don't love me at all. I don't want to. I will watch my husband miss other women for the rest of my life. So I had the courage. Kowtowed heavily in front of him. Ask the queen. Cancel my marriage to Shen Tanhua. The queen used to be close friends with my mother. As long as he gives the order, I can get out of this marriage. And he looked down at me. I can't bear it in my eyes. When I think there's room for negotiation, he turned his head. The prince will marry you. I asked you to annul the marriage again. West River is against the rules. It will make others doubt the prestige of the prince. Yeah, I almost forgot. The queen is the mother of the prince. Why would you press your own son for me? Let him be scolded. But every time I feel like I have nowhere to go, there's always a new way. The queen sighed softly. I can let you and the prince meet face to face. If you have the ability, make the prince change his mind. Forget it. I can help you. That's about it. Went around in a big circle. I have to ask Zhao Heng for help. This is the first time I've been alone with him. Sandalwood in the room. Zhao Heng looked down at me through the smoke. He seems to have misunderstood. I think I'm here to ask for the position of the princess. In a cold voice. It turns out that Kui girl, so reluctant to give up my wife's position. I actually asked my mother. I don't like the lady. Those girls raised in wealthy families. I have been accustomed to thick fasts since I was a child. Read 3 from 4 Virtues. It's about family interests first. Everything is inseparable from interests. I can't love this kind of woman. Those girls' feelings that have long been shattered. Run the field again in this second. I have always been sincere in liking the prince's room. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gone to Yuezhou alone. Think about the end. He said that the second girl gives the hearts of the people. He finally stopped. Leave me some room to speak. I kowtow and kneel. I ran over this time. I'm begging the prince to cancel my marriage to Shen Tenhua. We have no feelings for each other. Why do you have to make a pair of enemies? Zhao Heng was silent for a long time, like thinking. After a while, he said that I didn't handle it well. That's what a Yuan can't forget about him. And your fame spreads all over the city. I was just thinking of pairing you two, to break his mind. When I was the prince, you can't just change it. 2 girls. I will give you a title later, as compensation. Although he looked a little sorry. It gets dark. He doesn't seem to want to tell me anymore. Turn around and go. Prince. What else does the second girl have? I didn't answer. Just lowered his head and unbuttoned his collar himself. Zhao Heng is usually an expressionless person, but now my face has changed. Shout out to me. What are you doing? Don't even think about giving it away. I am to you. He stopped at the halfway point. The sun shines through the window. Lattice comes in, right on the red spot on my shoulder. And I looked at him. Can I have the help? Just take back the order. Push me out of this marriage. I was the one who rescued you from the bottom of the cliff that day, scraping you to repel the cold. Zhao Heng didn't say a word for a while. The sun goes down slowly. He looked down at me with the light behind his back. Like in small things. He suddenly turned around. Don't look at me. It's just that the sound is colder. It's really pointless for the second girl to learn from others. I thought about it many times. The scene of telling the whole truth. He was ridiculed. I used the red dot to find people. A lot of people know. You deliberately put a red dot on your shoulder. And delusional to grab the credit of a yuan. So scheming. It's too humiliating for big customers. He thought about it for a moment. Finally, spit out 4 words. It makes me sick. I stared at him. He didn't believe it, but I did save it. I said I could tell the details of the rescue. But before he could finish speaking, he was interrupted by his impatience. 2 girls. The process of saving people is nothing more than those things. You make it up. You can also make up a similar one. The evening sun pulls a shadow to the old man, long enough to completely cover me. I can't see any more light. I heard him question me in a low voice. I was injured in Yuezhou. You stay in the capital every day. How to go to Yuezhou? Did you die of anxiety after hearing that I was injured? I went to Yuezhou to find someone. Even if you are innocent, you will come to save me. How is that possible? So, what did you save me for? The girl taught by your big family. Since childhood, I have regarded rules as more important than the sky. Can't do this kind of thing without fame. Swallows chirping outside the window. Stop at the willow branch. I looked up at his figure standing with his hands behind his back. Some words have been kept in my stomach for years. I thought about telling him the night of the wedding. Later, I felt that it should be rotten in my stomach forever. I have to say it in the end. I answer honestly. Because I liked you very much at that time. So I can't keep the rules? Zhao Heng looked at the spring scenery outside the window, willow fluttering. 2 or 3 peach blossoms. The little princess is flying a kite. The shawl spreads in the wind. I'll just tell the girl what's on my mind. Say, I like him. From the day he rescued me from the bear's paw. Just like it. He said that the little lantern that Sister Lantern Festival gave me that year. I kept it by my bedside for years. Said I rushed to Yuezhou from the bath towel, running all the way too late to rest. Finally turned to look at me. He walked slowly towards me. It was completely dark, and he was looking down at me. It was Song Yingyuan who opened his mouth and told me. A Yuan was born in the countryside. Kind-hearted. Won't lie. Humph. As for Miss Trell, her eyes returned to their previous calm. No ups and downs at all. Tell me coldly. Smarter than I thought. To marry me. Do not hesitate to reverse black and white like this. Even love can be changed blindly. So much for that. I tried my best. He has his ideas. I can't persuade. Zhao Heng is bored, leaving the palace. Before he left, he reminded me again. Kui girl. Stop fantasizing about the princess position. I'm a gentle girl. Humiliated him several times. I also have grievances in my heart. As early as the day of menstruation, I stopped thinking about the prince. Today, from start to finish, I just want to quit my marriage with Shen Tanhua. And he stops. But there was no turning back. Disappear into the night. I rubbed my numb knees and got up. The queen is still waiting for me in Changchun Palace. Seeing this, he took off the wrist jade and put it on me. Speak softly. West River. A girl like you. Anyone who marries can live well, I know. She's reminding me. Remind me that my marriage to Shen Yanwen cannot be changed. I just didn't expect it. The wedding will come in such a hurry. I heard that Song Yi Yuan shouted Shen Lang in a dream at noon. This sentence, Shen Lang, made Zhao Heng crazy jealous. So he personally set a date for me and Shen Yanwen. Just 10 days later, I didn't even have time to make the red cloth. Sent into a sedan chair. Wedding night. Shen Yanwen came very late. He seems to have drunk too much. Walking a little shaky. After seeing me under the red veil, no joy in eyes. Just turn around and look at the moon outside the window. Then he leaned against the bed and finally spoke to me. It was the story of him and Song Yingyuan. Said his family was poor when he was a child. It was Song Yingyuan who helped people do laundry for him to read. After being admitted to the office, I will come back and marry him. He also said that he bought a hairpin on his way to Beijing. I want to accompany him, but still can't send it out. Shen Yanwen's eyes were red. He had been looking forward to the wedding night for a long time, but I didn't expect the wife I married to be me. His eyes suddenly changed. He swayed and went to the study to rest. I don't see the calmness during the exam at all. I didn't say anything to stop it. I understand that Shen Yanwen did this for Song Yingyuan. Just tell him he's still thinking about him. After he left, the door was pushed open. There's a little girl peeking out at me. It's Shen Yanwen's sister, Shen Shu. Shen's parents died early. Only his 2 siblings depend on each other for survival. Children don't understand. I smiled at Uncle Shen. The little girl let her boldly run in, pulled a piece of maltose out of his arms. Eat small. This is for my sister-in-law. I heard people say, the bride can't eat all day. Will be very hungry. Sweeping pad, stomach pad. She's the same age as my youngest sister. Touched her head. Thanks. There was maturity in her eyes that didn't match her age. Zhao Sao, don't see outsiders. Since you are married, just like my family, a family is supposed to be nice. Be sincere. Sleeping in the study at night after marriage. Rarely see me. I'm just fiddling with flowers and plants in the yard, reading in the teaching book. Heaven taught him the Analects of Confucius to read half of the history books. Turn around. I called out to the people under the eaves, brother. I just found out, I don't know when. Shen Yanwen returned home. He's here to get the papers. But didn't go away for a long time. Spring rain dripping down. He looked at me through the rain. It took half a day to say. I thought girls like you who grew up in a house only read women and son-in-law, but we learned a lot. To be proficient in piano, chess, to be familiar with the 4 books, and painting, a gentleman cannot be left behind. It actually took a lot of effort for wealthy families to raise girls. Xiao Sao is awesome. His handwriting is beautiful. He also called me Shuai. My chess skills have become a lot. Shen Yingwen came over with an umbrella. Looked down carefully at the copybook I wrote. He said nothing more. But from that day on, no longer deal with cemeteries every day. Went home in the middle of the night. Also started chatting with me. I just started talking about the book review homework. Later, he talked to me about the past and the present. How many rounds in your spare time? Mostly I win. He came to me again for advice. Spring water rippling, lush vegetation, flower branches trembling in the courtyard. It is rare to get close and stable, but my days of peace didn't last long. Su Yin Yuan, he begged Zhao Heng to let him go out of the palace to play. Zhao Heng is ready. He walked around. I actually walked to the front of the Shen family. His fingers grabbed the knocker and tapped lightly. The sound is crisp. Song Ying Yue came at night. He is now the prince's fiancé. Meeting Shen Yanwen privately is not a rule. I wanted to dissuade Shen Yanwen. Say it's up to me. But the person who was gentle just now finished listening, suddenly pulled his face down. Kazuki came to me. There must have been some difficulty. Just follow the rules. I can't do it like you. He got up right away. Bring that hairpin with a box saved. Meet him in the courtyard. Shen Yanwen's salary is not high. It's really hard to maintain household expenses. I often have to take out the dowry brought by my mother's family, subsidized household. Even so, she still spent a lot of money on pig flowers. Sometimes they ask me to pick a style. I thought it was a dowry saved in advance for Shen Shu. I just know now. It turned out to be for Song Ying Yuan. Song Ying Yuan loves to buy peach blossoms. He said he would buy him a whole box of flowers. Now he has finally kept his promise. In the moonlight, he arranged the flowers for him, and he had tears in his eyes. Such an affectionate style. If a man were not my husband, I guess I will be moved by him too. I leaned against the window to watch the moonlight. It was cold. Shine on sunny shoulders. Turn into warmth. I really can't guess Song Ying Yuan. Since he was so reluctant to bear Shen Yanwen, why lie and say you're too bad? The two have been chatting for too long. We're not done here. Then Zhao Heng came. The yard was a mess in an instant. The intention is to wipe away the tears from the corners of my eyes. Shen Yanwen quickly came to me. When Zhao Heng pushed the door open and came in, everything is fine. Song Yin Yuan was thirsty twice. Go grab Zhao Heng's clothes. I happened to pass by the Shen family. Just drop by to see my friend. Night wind blowing. Begonia flowers on the tree are messy and fragrant. Zhao Heng didn't say anything. He just looked down at me and Shen Yanwen. The eyes are naked. I am married to Shen Yanwen until now. No physical contact. But this second is probably afraid to make the prince suspect. Suddenly, he put his arm around me. His clothes were stained with a faint fragrance of agar wood. It was Song Yingyuan's scent. I want to hide, but I can't. Zhao Heng's line of sight, nailed to the hand, he held my waist. His brows wrinkled imperceptibly, like upset. The face is getting darker and darker. After a long time, he finally spoke. I heard, "What's wrong with Detective Hua and his wife sleeping separately every day?" I am not satisfied with the marriage I gave. Or always to someone. I can't forget his paintings. Painting and painting. Shen Yanwen is about to return to painting, but was interrupted by him. He stood in the shadow of the moonlight. In the shadow of the black dress, black clothes are connected to the night. Those eyes are freezing cold. He asked me about Mrs. Shen. Are you satisfied? I refused many times before marriage. It's not that he doesn't understand. Now I forget myself in front of others. I can't be honest about this shit. Swept his face. I had no choice but to answer my minister. Thank you, Crown Prince, for your marriage. Zhao Heng's face still shone with a layer of black gas. It gets uglier for a long time. In that case, why separate? I'm a good person and I'll do it to the end. I will reward you with good wine and food tonight. How about another bridal chamber for you? He turned around and held Song Yingyuan's hand in his hand. February. Do you feel good? Song Yingyuan hesitated for a long time. He nodded in a hurry. It's all up to the prince. He walks away with peach blossoms, sitting on a palanquin tent inlaid with gold and silver. Lift the white curtain. Before leaving, he suddenly looked back at me. His eyes are too evasive. Maybe not looking at me. Just looking at the geese flying by in the sky. Just in a hurry. Get into the sedan chair. People leave, but put down a pot of wine and a table full of good food. The bodyguard bolted the door outside the door. He let you have a good taste with the second lady. Gotta drink that jug. I've heard it said before, there is a drug in the palace, colorless and tasteless in wine. But just drink it. It will be on fire. Lust rolls. Zhao Heng will not enjoy wine for no reason. I'm guessing there must be something dirty in that wine. Shen Yanwen is as I guessed. We started to get along very well. Didn't touch the jug. Are eating with their heads down. But today, he doesn't seem as resistant as before. It is estimated that because of the meeting with Song Yingyuan, he seems to be in a good mood. Even offered to serve me dishes. Flower Tanner has a pair of charming peach blossom eyes. Candle shaking. Light and shadow fell into her eyes. His eyes reflect, look at me. There is today in the twinkling of my eyes. I saw him being gentle with Song Yingyu's bones. Maybe I'll be wrong. I think he can fall in love with me gradually. But now I know in my heart. I heard him sigh. Assemble. Actually, you are fine too. Reader, they all want to find a girl who shares their interests. If you haven't met a lover before, possible, I will be attracted to you. I think of that weak girl just now. Whether it is Zhao Heng or Shen Yanwen, they told me he was great. put countless good obedience on him. But if you are kind, why would you pretend to take someone else's job? I haven't had that wine yet. I am very irritable. Look at Shen Yanwen and say it seriously. If I said he didn't save the prince, you still think he's so good. Shen Yanwen was stunned for a while. You mean he climbed high on purpose? His voice immediately became cold. I've heard that the flower explorer is talented, with a mouth that doesn't suck 3 inches. Finally saw it tonight. He posed as if he were debating desperately, just to overturn my words. Speaking of Song Yingyuan, he is clear. Said he would even feel distressed by the wild dogs in the village. Adopted Huang, who had a limp, as a doorman, said he never lied. I got into trouble as a child, knowing that he would be beaten by his parents. You all admit it honestly. I haven't even had time to say. Just a random hypothesis. He was in such a hurry. He said a lot, so much that I don't want to hear it anymore. Too lazy to reply. Just staring at the moon blocked by clouds. Stay there for a long time. The plate is empty. Time to drink that jug of wine. He drank everything in the jar. Fortunately, this jar of wine is only easy to get drunk. Nothing wrong. He slept in a cot by the window. I wrapped up in the quilt and lay on the big wooden bed. He was very drunk, staring at me with his head tilted. The corners of the eyes and eyebrows are a layer of light red. I got through the night anyway. I don't know what happened. Since then, as long as Baiju in the palace, Zhao Heng will send someone to deliver the invitation. He never spoke to me. Eyes through the crowd. If something falls on me, it's because I'm afraid of being suspected by him. Start making out with me in front of others. Zhao Heng's face became more and more ugly. I don't want to guess other people's hearts. What do you think is only what you should do? The flowers and plants in the courtyard are densely raised by me. The peony is just right. I usually follow the book review under this flower sound. Reading and practicing calligraphy. Review homework. As for the mid-month incident, I never mentioned it again. After all, I've told the truth. But no one believed, so I didn't think about it at all. One day the truth will come out. It's hard to guard against, but it is a method that people have to believe, directly in front of you. Zhao Heng held a running water table in Pingshan, Jinjiao. Send the invitation to the Shen family. My name is on the list. He invited me twice before. I pretended to be sick. 3 things. This time I'm embarrassed to sweep his face again. Only for dinner. The prince treats himself. Lots of guests. Senior official of Nishito capital. All of the famous literati and poets live here. The river bends. Running water. Everyone drinks and reads poetry. Or sit and eat and drink. Today, Zhao Heng still had Song Yingyuan by his side. Even if you host the running table, he never let go of his hand. Man, personable. The woman is quiet and beautiful. Looks like a pair of fairies. Shen Yanwen watched. I lowered my avatar and didn't want to look at it. Staring at the shaking wine in the glass and feeling sad alone. I don't know which girl was taken away by the butterfly. Grab the plate with the yuan fan. Go away all at once. Click on the plum and suddenly let out a loud scream. He is in the river water of scallop noodles. Found a woman unconscious a few days ago. Yongchang and his wife go out to burn incense. Bandits on the way home. I got separated from my bodyguard in a panic. No one has been found yet. The man who fainted in the water. The newcomer is Mrs. Hu. He and the queen are sisters. Zhao Heng rushed over immediately after listening. Everyone behind must follow the prince. Mrs. Hu still has a little life left, but it's dying. There is a man who knows medicine to feel the pulse. Said he got angry. You have to scrape and remove the cold quickly, but he's a man. It's hard to work. If you go home to a female doctor, going back and forth is too time-consuming. I'm afraid Mrs. Hu can't wait. This time, the situation is dangerous. It's a bit like Zhao Heng before. Zhao Heng must have thought of him too. I thought to myself, he looked down at Song Yin Yuan. I heard that the empress was not satisfied with Song Yin Yuan. Let his marriage to the prince drag on. There are also many well-behaved wives in the city, gossiping about his innocence-saving poem. Maybe you want him to make a good name for himself in front of the fire. Zhao Heng said that this is actually not difficult. My fiancé knows medicine. I almost died in the cold. Thanks to him scraping and removing the cold, let me save my life. Just leave it to him. Everyone can see that Zhao Heng is deliberately supporting him. Saved the queen's sister. You can also get close to the queen. But Song Yingyuan didn't see any joy in his eyes. It's like he's rooted in the same place. Haven't moved for a long time. Mrs. Hu's situation can't be trusted. Zhao Heng thought he was just afraid of being wronged. Let him go. World. I was about halfway through when I stopped. After all, he dared not confess to Zhao Heng. Said he couldn't cure diseases at all. He dared not continue to save blindly. If Mrs. Monkey's living person dies at his hands, he jumped into the yellow river and couldn't wash it clearly. He hasn't moved for a long time. Don't be afraid, Ah Yuan. How did you save me in the first place? How to save a scene today? Song Yin has no way. I had to close my eyes. Directly fainted, Your Highness. I am willing to do my best to treat Mrs. Ho. Do you still know how to see a doctor? Can't you? This is no joke. Don't fool around. Among the people present, no one knows better than Mrs. Shen. Even the medicine king praised him for being smart. Yeah, I used to have a headache and a fever. It was all cured by asking Mrs. Shen to prescribe medicine. The tent froze. Eyes full of surprise. I know it's no secret that I see a doctor. Just ask around. Immediately clear. But he never asked. It's saving lives. I can't wait for him to speak. I dived into the tent. Madame Hu is usually very kind. After a meal, he even set me on fire halfway home. I really hope he survives. It's still messy outside. I try my best to meditate and massage myself. Along the veins and sparse collaterals, sand pulling. Then I found 2 packs of herbs to apply to his wound. People are finally not in danger. And I was very relieved. This happened. The banquet ended early. I guess I didn't make up an excuse. Song Yiyuan has been pretending to be asleep. I got on the carriage home with Shen Yanwen. Zhao Heng's eyes cut through the crowd and looked straight at me. This time, the eyes didn't dodge like before. We finally made eye contact. In a narrow carriage, the two of them leaned against the arm of the car, like in the pondering room. Halfway through, he suddenly called me Shi He in a hoarse voice and blamed him. I'm actually pretending to be dizzy. There's only one reason he faked dizziness. That he can't be cured at all? The wife remembered that he didn't know how to see a doctor at all. I left the village for 5 years. Anything can change in 5 years. Maybe he happened to learn healing from the doctor. I happened to save the prince again. He was taken away by the prince. I've always persuaded myself. But he looked down as if deflated. Look at him today. Understand that, don't understand betrayal at all. In that case, why take credit? Smiling bitterly, he said that 5 years is enough to make the relationship sour. It turns out that we were not forcibly dismantled by the prince. He wanted to climb high from the beginning. As long as Shen Yanwen faces Song Yingyuan, I was always lost. No, I didn't expect it. He can analyze things so thoroughly. He just hides in the house alone. He seemed to be searching for something. I don't know. He never allowed me in his room. Wait for him to come out. It's getting dark. He was carrying a red plate. On the plate, the engagement between him and Song Yingyuan. Go to the flowers. He started a big fire. Pour all that stuff into the fire. Burn it all together with past feelings. The flames kept going up. The heat pounded in his face. He seems to be smiling, may also be crying. And then the fire went out. He picked up a broom and swept the ashes. All emotions are gone. Crescent moon hanging high. Weeds lush. Say goodbye to young love. Shen Yanwen hardly slept all night, coming home late the next day. He said he went to the library to copy a chess book. The one I've always wanted. He gave me the super good one. The night wind blows. It feels soft. His eyes seem to carry a pool of spring water. He seriously said he likes to drink. Since you are married, just forget the past. Let's be husband and wife. Okay, I'm staring at him. Regret smiled. If he had this idea on his wedding day, maybe we can give it a try. But it's too late now. Besides, I guess I won't be a couple for long. What Shen Yanwen can think of is Zhao Heng. After returning to the prince's mansion that day, he locked Song Yingyuan up for questioning. I also found my nanny when I was a child. Ask about my shoulder mole. Send someone to find out where I was when he happened. 3 days later, the queen ordered me to enter the palace. Few to wait for. The eunuch did not lead me into the Changchun Palace. Go around. I entered the East Palace. Zhao Heng was already waiting in the main hall. The smell of sandalwood is still wafting. It's just that there is no longer a beautiful spring scene outside the window. Summer is almost here. Peach blossoms fall to the ground. Zhao Heng didn't speak either. Just look at me. It seems that there is a lot to say. But I don't know where to start. Yeah, what else could he say? Thank you for saving him? It's too late to say. Feeling that I don't know the truth. But I already told him. He doesn't believe it himself. Or apologize to me. The prince has the pride of the prince. Right is right and wrong is right. After a long time, he finally spoke. But asked me the original second lady. It turns out that the second lady likes me. I actually like it so much. I mistook someone else. Did it hurt you? He seems to have forgotten that I am married. No name Shen Furen. I bow my head, Prince. None of that matters. It's important. He was stubborn and said, I checked it. Second miss ran to Yuezhou alone. 6 horses. Dare not stop for a day. I can't think of anything along the way. How much pain have you suffered? How aggrieved I felt later. I made a mistake. Let's talk about the past. I can already think of it, Your Highness. Just don't like me. He looked at me. Take a sudden step forward. Talking and anticipating some unease and anticipation. What if... And I said, okay. I have feelings for you too. Long before the truth was known. I have feelings for you. I look up so far, but I don't know why. That night, she dreamed of me. I dreamed that my eyes were red, very stubborn and refuses to cry. After saying this, and he didn't say a word, just lit the curtain. Spring rain says it will fall, hit the roof of the carriage. After returning home, Shen Yanwen was a little lost. He didn't eat. I'm not in the mood to randomly check the book review homework. Dreaming of me whispering, "It's all about love." Spring halfway. He was very irritable. I think I'm fascinated by my lies. The less I want to think about it, the more I can't help but think about it. And he hates daughters. He hates me. On the one hand, I am afraid that one day I will really move my crooked thoughts. So he instructed me to marry Shen Yanwen as soon as possible. You can really see me with a woman's hairstyle. He's inexplicably upset. This discomfort made him panic. There's the forced sex that day. I don't want you to stand together from the bottom of my heart. So I didn't send the spirits in the palace. I can't help but want to see you. So send someone to ask you out every time. Month. I secretly like you too. He even told me, I haven't married yet. You were my fiancé. I'll just remarry you. My heart is like a pool of stagnant water. Hear this outrageous nonsense. Just remind him, a second married woman cannot be a princess. Besides, I don't have any feelings for the prince anymore. His body shook slightly. The cicada outside the house shouted. It was very noisy. He is also noisy. Second miss. Do you regret saving me so much? I didn't answer. Just say that Yizhou saved people before. Just repay the kindness of the prince when he was a child. This time, the warm sun shines on me. I'm walking outside the palace. Walked 2 steps. Turn around. He was standing in a dark corner. Looking lonely. Back, slight bend. I saluted him. If the prince is willing to raise his hand, just allow me a divorce. I married Shen Yanwen in a hurry. Divorce is also rushed, until the order is issued. He also plans to go back to the master bedroom to sleep tonight, said to play chess with me all night. The way he looked at me. Finally, old, the tenderness and nostalgia when a man looks at his wife. Then the eunuch came and announced the paper. He went from incredulous to angry. Ask why you got divorced for no reason. But how could the eunuch tell him the reason? At that moment, Shen Yanwen lost control. He said he had never been in control of his marriage. The prince is on top. Finger. He was forced to marry. Give another order. Force him to divorce. Once when he was thinking about marrying his fiancée. Once when he wanted to live in love with his wife. He broke down shouting. Ugly. Yell until later. He found himself emotionally tortured. The devil saved him alone. I took Uncle Shen's hand, staring at him coldly. Ask me. West River. You. Don't give up. I begged the prince for this divorce order. He froze? You already have someone you like? Not suitable for me. He was eager to answer. But I have put him down. Now I just want to spend this life with you. Chengguan cold. It was as if he had never known me before. Look at me for a long time. Draw all your strength. Coincidentally, I met Song Yin Yuan the day I left Shemfu. Zhao Heng is officially angry because of his maoming. Kick him out of the East Palace after beating him. He had nowhere to go. I can only come to Shen Yanwen, said he didn't mean to abandon It's too hard to get in. He was afraid that he would fail the exam. I am afraid that after he passes the exam, fall into the nest of wealth in the capital. Forget about him. There's a lot of scum in the story. He didn't dare to gamble. So, when the prince insists on thinking that he is a lifesaver, and he said yes, he still loves Shen Yanwen, but he couldn't refuse the prince's offer of wealth. Wrong step by step. And now he's crying like crazy. I mean it. The door of the Shen family was never opened again. Emotions are not weeds. Just break. It's hard to be noisy. The only person in the Shen family who was happy was Shen Shu. And he laughed so hard. Tell me, Sister Shihei. I will take good care of the flowers and plants in the yard. I will do as you said. To learn the truth of life. Congratulations, sister. You are free. Zhao Heng has reached the age of marriage. The choice of fiancé has changed again and again. The emperor wants to reschedule his marriage. Every time we talk about it, he didn't say a word. Only ugly in the direction of the Kui family. The emperor cursed. At first, I gave him to you. You dislike all kinds. I would rather marry a village girl than renounce the marriage. Humph. Now it's done. Pretending to be affectionate. Change. How to become a prince. I saved Zhao Ho. It's not public. But the emperor already knows. I saved Mrs. Yongchang Hu again. The emperor is going to give me one. Reward him for thinking and thinking. Ask the prince to recognize me as his sister. Give me a princess. To elevate my status. Second, completely cut off Zhao Heng's thoughts on me. Zhao Heng quit, but this time he discovered there are some things that are useless if you don't want to. Power, oppression. Everyone has to be obedient. He was wearing new clothes that day. Good temperament. With a deep sadness on his face. Only I am happy from the bottom of my heart. Ceremony evening. I didn't spend much time in the capital. Many years ago, Yao Wang passed by Kui's door. Saw me. You are born to go out to see a doctor. I followed him for 5 years. Not only study medicine, also practice martial arts, by the way. Then my dad picked me up. He said that as a wealthy woman, there is a responsibility to be taken. I have a marriage to settle. I didn't know who the marriage partner was at that time, but I understand that this is the destiny of a daughter. And we went around. Experience danger. I'm finally free. I carry a medicine cabinet. Ride all the way south. Don't ask about the future. Don't ask the return date.